Any sign of him?
No. Nothing. How are we on fuel?
The fuel's okay, that's not the problem.
What is?
These canyon winds. I gotta fight him for control.
We can't stop now, Ryan.
Not saying we do, it's just that if we spot Brett and the others, we're not gonna be able to land the chopper. Not in this case.
What then?
Well, we can land back in Oasis River Junction, then find a four-wheel drive Jeep to go in with.
Maybe we missed something down there. Make a couple more passes.
Yes. Oh, yes, operator. Thank you very much. Hello? Hello, Sheriff?
This is Sheriff Bowen over at Oasis River Junction. You put in a call for me?
I sure did. This is Rena Decker speaking. I am calling from the World Oil headquarters in Houston.
Houston, eh? What can I do for you there, Miss Decker?
Well, there's a very dangerous situation going on right there in Haitopa Canyon.
Haitopa, eh?
That's right. There are 4 persons lost somewhere in Haitopa.
Oh, missing persons, eh?
That's right. And we also have reason to believe that a 5th person, a murderer, is somewhere up there tracking them.
A murderer? In my county?
Yes, Sheriff, and their lives are in danger.
You got proof of this?
Yes, Sheriff, we have proof there is a man in a hospital bed right here in Houston.
Well, sounds like everything's going on back down there in Houston. What do you want me to do about it all?
Okay, World Oil has sent a helicopter up in that area. On board are Ryan Connor and Grant Wheeler. He's chairman of the board of World Oil.
Oh, big shots, eh?
That's right, Sheriff. Big shots. Real important people. Do you get my drift now?
Yes, ma'am, I believe I do. You want me to be on hand when they land that helicopter?
That's right. Now, I'm in radio contact with them from here. You just tell me where you want them to land.
Well, I'm at my ranch right now. That seems like a good place as any. You tell them to fly southeast from the Oasis River Junction. Follow the
Highway, about 7 miles. When it crosses a dry creek bed, that's my spread on the right. I'll be waiting for them.
All right, now let me see if I've got this right. Now, it's 7 miles southeast of Oasis River Junction, Dry Creek, right-hand side. Okay, thank you very much. I'll be in contact with them.
Oh, Miss Decker, you tell them not to get all worked up over nothing. Them people probably's lost up in there. It's real easy to get lost up in the Haitopa.
Sheriff, 2 of Mr. Wheeler's children are among those people, and also my brother-in-law happens to be one of them. I don't think we're getting worked up over just nothing. Now, thank you very much. I appreciate your help, and I'll tell them that you'll be waiting for them. Thank you.
Houston, city folk.
Some people. Oh, what did I do with that paper that has the code?
I have it right here, Rena. I'll get in touch with Grant.
There's no time for games. Communications, please. You take it. You'll be needing this.
Yes, this is Mrs. Grant Wheeler. Would you put this through on frequency 246.3?
Come on, Ruby. We're almost done. Wait a minute, everybody. We're traveling kind of heavy. Let's dump this stuff.
Not the artifacts. You gotta take them with.
All right.
Oh, they're worth the money, people.
Careful. Just hang in there. We're almost out of here.
How can you say that, Mark? We're nowhere near that aircraft.
Yes, we are.
We're just gonna die in the desert anyway.
We're not gonna die. I've got the helicopter out there, remember? We're gonna take us out of this safe place. Mark's right, Ruby. Now listen to me. I've known you for a long time, right? We've had our differences in the past.
Texas. The first part of Texas is brought to you by the Comfortable Diaper. Love's disposable diapers.
Your baby's comfort begins with love.
I'm home.
Hi.
There's my little shortstop. Rambunctious as ever.
That's why Brian wears Loves. A baby this active needs a really comfortable diaper.
Loves.
Love's hourglass design is tapered to fit. It cradles him in comfort.
And Love's flexible gathers snuggle up gently. They fit no matter how hard he's kicking.
Loves.
Ordinary diapers gap. The more your baby moves, the worse they fit. But Love's moves with your baby. No gaps. Love's fits comfortably.
Loves. Loves.
Love's is so absorbent, it helps keep him dry night and day.
Here you go, slugger.
You'll be the most adorable baby on the team.
Your baby's comfort begins with Loves. Loves.
Introducing a great new taste in toothpaste, Advanced Formula Crest in a gel.
I love the flavor.
I love the fight.
We start off every morning fighting cavities with a gel as tough as Crest.
Now Advanced Formula Crest has 3 flavors, regular, mint, and new gel. All with Fluorostat, Crest's proven cavity-fighting system.
I love the flavor.
I love the fight. Every morning, every night.
Fight, fight, fight.
New Crest flavor, same Crest fight.
Grant, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Give your message.
Have you found the children?
Negative. We've made several passes near the canyon. Haven't spotted anything. Wind's too dangerous to attempt landing. We're heading back to Nueces River Junction.
We've only just been able to make contact with the sheriff, Bowen. With Sheriff Bowen at Nueces River Junction. He wants you to fly to his ranch and land there. He'll meet you.
Oh, good. Where is the ranch?
It's 7 miles southeast of the town. Follow the highway. When it crosses the dry creek bed, the ranch will be on the right.
All right. 7 miles southeast of Nueces River Junction. Follow highway, cross Dry Creek, right side.
That is correct.
All right, we're on our way.
We understand.
Judith, how is Rena?
We're both fine, Grant.
Tell her not to worry.
Anything else?
No, Judith. Nothing else.
Good luck. We'll stay in touch. He wanted me to give you a message. He wants you not to worry.
Thank you. Anything else?
No, nothing else. I guess we're back to waiting. Again.
Mom, how could they make Massengill vinegar and water douche better?
They just did it. Made a new and improved vinegar and water disposable that's gentler than ever.
Massengill freshness gentler than ever?
It's the only one that's pure vinegar and water. No additives.
Convenient as ever?
Sure, still pre-mixed, pre-measured, and the same special design.
Vinegar and water, the solution many doctors recommend.
And Massengill made vinegar and water pure, gentler than ever.
Massengill freshness, gentler than ever.
Brought her own sheet, says ours look gray.
It's my hard water. You need Calgon. It's soft water in a box.
Watch this. Detergent alone here. Calgon and detergent here. Shake. See? More suds. Calgon makes water soft, so detergent works harder.
For laundry that's up to 30% cleaner in hardest water. And no bathtub ring. Fresh new fragrance, too.
Calgon water softener. Soft water in a box.
I've got a mom who really thinks young.
Together we have a lot of fun.
But sometimes I feel irregular and need a laxative that's gentle and predictable. So I chew Phenamint gum. It goes into my system little by little.
And I take dual formula Phenamint pills. They're different. They contain a mild stimulant plus the softener most recommended by doctors. It's the laxative formula proven effective with people my age.
Phenamint gum for me.
And dual formula Phenamint pills for me. The laxative formula proven effective with people my age.
I remember, too, Ricky and I would sneak out in the middle of the night and go down to the creek and go swimming, you know. Well, now, actually, we didn't do a whole lot of swimming, now that I think about it.
Why not?
On account of the boogeyman.
What boogeyman?
You know, the boogeyman that creeps in there in them little dark corners in your mind. And oh, we would be so scared by the time that we got down there that, I mean, a cricket chirping could send us hightailing it back off. Oh, those were really good days growing up together.
You two must have been real good friends.
Oh, the best. And almost from the first day we met. After all those years, all those crazy things we did early. I must be boring you half to tears with all these old stories.
No, you're not. I love to listen to them. They remind me of when I was growing up, too.
Arlene, I hope you know how much it means to me to have you here by my side like this.
It's the least I can do.
It really does help. It keeps my mind off of the other things, you know. Arlene, Ricky and Brett have just got to come back from there all right. All of them. We got to get them back all right.
I know they will. I believe it.
I just can't get it out of my mind that if I hadn't taken Gretchen up there...
No. They're gonna make it.
No, I hope so.
Well. Now, Mr. Walker, honey, it's time to get up and stretch those legs.
Oh, you mean take a walk?
Well, not exactly, but we're going to try to get him to stand up and maybe take a few steps.
Don't you think it's kind of too soon?
Arlene, you're too much.
Honey, the best thing for all patients is to get them up and out of bed as soon as possible. Helps to speed the recovery.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I think so, too.
All right.
But now, listen, if you're going to have me up and strolling around this floor here, you're going to have to take these bandages off so I can see where I'm going, right?
Oh, not yet, honey. The doctor still wants them left on for a while. Now, I'll lead you. All right, now?
Well, that'd be all right.
Okay. All right, here we go. Nice and easy. Come on, sugar. Okay. All right, now take it easy. Real slow now. Real slow.
Oh, Joe, are you sure you should be doing this?
Oh, piece of cake. Are you kidding? Two beautiful ladies as my guide?
Shall we just start walking?
Lead on, oh beautiful guides, lead on.
All right. Slow. That's one foot drop.
Sheriff Bowen? That's right. You must be them two fellas from World Oil.
Yeah, I'm Ryan Connor. This is Grant Wheeler. Glad you could meet us.
Yeah, I got that call from that lady down in Houston. Miss Decker, I believe she called herself.
Yeah, that's right. We appreciate your help, Sheriff.
That sure is a beautiful machine.
Listen, Sheriff, we really like to get going. We're anxious to get to High Topaz Canyon.
I thought you was just up there.
Yeah, we were, but the wind's right now about the worst I've ever seen. There's no way we could land the helicopter.
Those winds can be pretty tricky.
Is it possible that we get a move on? Because we'd like to go to town, rent a vehicle that'll take us up to the canyon.
Before it gets dark.
Sure thing, fellas. You just hop right in. I'll take you over to La Conchita Cafe in Oasis River Junction. You can get what you need there.
Great, thank you. Sheriff, do you have any extra men just in case we need some help?
Well, I can round up some. They'd all be volunteers, though. I'm the only sworn officer in the county. You planning on needing help?
Well, it's possible, Sheriff.
Why don't we just take it easy and see what the situation is? You may be working too much on this here. Yeah, those kids may be up there just having a good time, huh? Yeah, let's not worry till we have to.
Yes. Well, Ted, what did the survey indicate? I see. Yes, give me all the figures. Oh. 84% positive? That is marvelous, just marvelous. I knew it. Tell me, what about name recall? Aha. Very good. Hunt will be very pleased. Yes, Ted. I am very pleased, very pleased. Tell me, how is the Billy Joe show doing overall? Oh, good. Good, that's very good. We all must be doing something right. I'll expect them tomorrow. Okay, thanks. Yes, I've got it down tomorrow morning. Okay, and thanks again. Bye-bye. Stryker.
Vicky?
When did you get back?
Less than an hour ago. I came straight from the airport.
Oh. I'm your first priority now, is that it?
I don't want it this way, Vicky.
How do you want it?
The way it was?
Really? I don't know if that's the way I want it.
I couldn't help but overhear the tail end of your phone conversation.
Huh?
It was about that fella in the bar where you sing, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. What exactly do you want, Stryker?
I want to try to save our marriage.
Chocolate sauce, soaked in. Motor oil, seeped in. Collis oil, ground in. Unless you clean the dirts that go all the way through, your whole wash isn't clean. That's why we invented Era. Era has the power of cleaners for deep down dirt, for soaked in grease, for seeped in oil, for ground in collis oil. Penetrating cleaners concentrated to put more cleaning power on the stain. Watch Era clean all the way through these 3 layers of tough stains. Put a teaspoon of Era only on the top. Its power penetrates. Rub, run under warm water, and look. Era cleaned all the way through. And when you get the tough stains clean, your whole wash is clean. Era cleans all the way through.
Let's face it, if all we had to clean was one little spot of greasy dirt, any cleaner full strength would do. But greasy dirt gets everywhere. So I clean by the bucket with Top Job. It's a fact. No leading liquid in a bucket tops Top Job on the toughest greasy dirt. Take pine oils. They're fine full strength. But pour them in water like I do. And see, Top Job cleans the toughest greasy dirt better than pines. Like they say, oil and water just don't mix. Yet tough as Top Job is, it's safe on my no-wax floor. So when you clean the toughest greasy dirt by the bucket, switch from pines to Top Job. Its cleaning power holds up better underwater.
Your lady friend? She's been up there a long time now, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe too long.
Maybe you ask too many questions.
Maybe I do.
Don't.
Si, senor.
Helicopter! It's landing right here.
this is Adams. Gretchen, this is Adams. Over. Do you read me? Gretchen, this is Adams. Come in. Gretchen. Gretchen. Damn it.
Por favor, make yourself at home.
You can call them.
Can I get you a drink?
Yes, I'm around the beers. We got a lot to celebrate.
That's right, our lives for one thing.
Hey, what about that expert piloting that helicopter?
Yes, despite that.
Check.
You were great, Mark.
Well, thank you, Ruby. Hey, we got in here on the fumes, literally.
Oh, yeah, no radio thanks to Gretchen. Listen, we got to call someone and tell them we're okay.
Oh, hey, have you got a payphone?
Si, senor. Back there.
Thank you.
We made it.
Anybody got a dime?
Oh, yeah, I think that. Oops. Always keep one for emergencies.
Wait till they hear about this.
Hold it right there. Nobody's going to hear a word from any of you.
Rita, is there any word at all? Oh, not for a while, Ginny. Hello, Kate. It's so good to see you, darling.
Oh, hello, dear. We're all so concerned.
I know that.
Grant and Ryan will bring them back.
I'm sure they will. Oh, excuse me. Let me introduce you. Judith Wheeler. This is Kate Marshall and Ginny Connor. Ginny is Ryan's wife.
Judith Wheeler?
Mrs. Grant Wheeler. Ginny, I've been wanting to tell you how grateful I am that Ryan was able to go with Grant and help find our children. Ryan is my favorite nephew.
Well, he's spoken about you, too. And I'm sure that they'll also find Ricky and Ruby.
Oh, yes, of course they will.
Ricky, grew up on the ranch. He's been like a son to me. We're very fond of Brett and Mark as well.
My children are very dear to me. But thank you for saying it. Would you excuse me? I'd like to get a cup of tea.
Rena, this must be awfully hard for you having to wait with Grant's wife.
It hasn't been easy, Ginny.
But she's very worried about her children.
Oh, is she? I'm sorry, Kate. I guess I understand. She is their mother. But I just wish she wouldn't throw it in my face all the time.
Have Grant and Ryan reached Titopa yet?
No, honey. They had to fly into Nueces River Junction. They're going to meet the sheriff there, and then they'll go in by car or jeep.
I've been thinking about Lurleen. I know she's so terribly worried about Ruby. I tried to call her earlier today, and I couldn't get her at the apartment or the coop.
Well, she's at the hospital.
The hospital?
Yeah, she's there with Joel Walker. You remember him. He's a friend of Ricky's, the guy. They just brought him in from High Topa.
Is he the one who was shot?
Yes.
Oh. Well, the hospital is the next on our list, so we'll find Lurleen there.
Do you know Joel?
I knew his father. I haven't seen him since he was a boy. Oh, I do hope he'll be all right.
Well, he was in pretty bad shape when they brought him in, but I think he's out of danger now.
I'm very worried about Ryan and Grant.
The minute I hear anything, I'll contact you. I promise you that.
Thank you very much. Well, I guess we better get going.
All right.
Say hello to Lurleen for me.
Yes, we will. Mrs. Wheeler.
Mrs. Marshall.
I'm sure everything will work out.
We'll keep a good thought for our husband's safety.
Excuse us. So long.
Oh, I can't stand this waiting. Well, we should have heard something by now.
All right, now, move. On your feet. Now, I want the two of you to put your guns on the floor and you slide them over here.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna take it real easy.
Senor!
Yeah, you too. You come from behind that counter.
I could swear I've seen you somewhere before.
Shut up.
No, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
I told you to shut up.
Ruby,
Don't move.
Okay. Hey, we're not gonna do anything. Just don't you get trigger happy.
I got it. You're that insurance guy that came to see me about Bo.
Yeah, you're that creep that was following us around Houston.
Well, you people are real smart. We're just a little too smart for your own good.
What do you want from us anyway?
I want to know what happened to Gretchen Randolph.
You and Gretchen?
Yeah.
I should have known.
Where is she?
She's dead. She got what was coming to her.
Dead? Did you kill her?
No! She was trying to kill us, man!
Hey, that's all right. I'm gonna finish the job now. Hand over the fire compass.
Hey, what's going on here?
Until this Chef Boyardee pizza cook-off, these women never knew how many great pizzas they could make. They loved Mrs. DeGreeve's pepper pizza and Mrs. Letzinger's deli pizza. But with Becky Cordell's beef rancher special, they had to know the recipe.
I start with Chef Boyardee pizza mix. You get fresh dough mix, rich tomato sauce, and lots of cheese. Then I add chopped beef, mozzarella cheese, and mushrooms.
Delicious.
Have your own Chef Boyardee pizza cook-off and see how many delicious pizzas you can create.
Announcing a new Gravy Train flavor. And here's Mommy.
And here's new beef liver bacon.
Hey, Josie, now you've got 2 Gravy Train meals.
A lot like homemade. See, just adding warm water makes a beef liver bacon flavor meal in its own meat gravy. What more could Josie want?
Second!
Gaines Gravy Train dog food. Now there are 2 gravy meals with homemade appeal.
The best part of a Dole pineapple is slices that are the sweetest, tenderest, juiciest. So the best part is the only part you'll find here in Dole, packed in its own juice with no sugar added. This becomes the best part of everything you make with Dole. The color, the flavor, and the texture, all pure Dole. So make sure you get only the best part of the pineapple from Dole.
Stay tuned for the next part of Texas.
Now it's a new NBC Nightly News. Roger Mudd and Tom Brokaw with commentary by John Chancellor. The NBC News team, experience you can trust.
If you're using the leading paper towel, you could be running out a lot faster than you would with Gala. Gala's got 120 practical size sheets in every roll, 20 more sheets than the leading brand. If you keep running out of paper towels, get Gala, because you'll never run out of spills. Gala, when others run out, we keep going.
I'm a 34B. I'm a 34B. So am I.
Bally knows even if they wear the same size bra, every woman has a different shape. So Bally has a unique custom fit system. Bras to fit your special shape, not just your size. To flatter you and make you
Pretty. Only Bally has it. So Bally bras fit your shape, not just your size. Bally.
Are you afraid of those harsh detergents and newfangled no-wax floor products? I am. So the only thing I'd trust on my no-wax floors is Murphy's oil soap. Sure, it's great on woodwork, but look how Murphy's natural formula works on my no-wax floors. See? It works on the dirt, not on the shine. And it's so safe, you don't need gloves. So if you're afraid of harsh detergents or newfangled no-wax floor products, trust Murphy's oil soap. It works on the dirt, not on the shine.
Choose Ben Frazier and Jennifer Moore tonight at 5:30.
And now, the next part of Texas.
I see. So you want to try to save our marriage?
That's right, Vicky.
Really? Is it?
Yes, I do.
I wonder.
Vicky.
I also wonder if a marriage that is obviously so full of deceit is worth saving at all.
You know better than that.
Do I? All I know is that you have been running down to Mexico for God knows how long to spend time with another woman.
Vicky.
It is another woman, isn't it, Stryker?
Don't.
Don't what?
Don't do this to yourself.
I'm not doing anything to myself. You've already done that to me.
You can't even tell me the truth. How do you expect to save our marriage?
It's a two-way street.
What is that supposed to mean?
You've been with this Hunt fellow?
I don't believe this.
Spending time in his bar, singing.
Don't you dare.
You're even trying to make a television name out of him.
Oh, don't you try that, Stryker. You're whistling in the wind.
That's so?
Oh, yes, it's so. I have absolutely no guilt about Hunt Weston. I didn't even know the man until you drove me away. How dare you?
Didn't want this to become a shouting match.
Oh, nor do I. But obviously that's the only way we can communicate these days, isn't it?
Vicky, I just wanted to ask you.
Don't. Don't. I will never let you off the hook for what you've done to me, Stryker.
Vicky, I just want some time. A little time.
For what? So you can humiliate me even more?
I would never do that.
You already have!
Vicky, when you hear the whole story, then you will understand.
Oh. And when will that be?
Soon.
It won't do any good.
Please, Vicky. Just a little time.
Why not? Why not? You've taken all the time you want. Why not take a little more?
Does that mean there's still a chance?
I didn't say that. You just may have taken too much time as it is. And I may not be here when you're ready to tell me your little story.
Down the back way, I'm gonna go cut him off. Ryan, you're gonna need some help.
No, Mark!
Mark, take the gun. Take care of yourself, son. Sheriff, you all right?
Guess you was right, Mr. Wheeler. Something big what's going on around here.
How bad are you hurt?
That's my shoulder. I guess I won't be roping cattle for a while.
We can fly you to Houston.
No need. Local doc have a fit if I went to Houston. Pepe, give me a hand.
Amigo, I'll be happy to. Anything you need, Sheriff, you just let us know, all right?
I sure will. Come on, Pepe, my truck's out back.
Food and drinks are on the house, but you have to fix them yourself.
Dad!
Don't say anything. Just let me hug you. You know, I was afraid I would never see you again.
Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry.
I know, but it's all over now.
Miles is dead.
Yes, I know.
And my friend Joel.
No, Ricky. No, he's alive. He's alive, yes. He was picked up by some Indian range riders. He's in a hospital in Houston.
Is it bad?
Well, it was bad, but he's young. He's coming around. He's being taken care of by Lurleen.
Lurleen! Oh, I can't wait to see her.
Well, it won't be long.
Oh, you don't know how much that means to me, Mr.
I
Wheeler.
have a feeling that I do, Rudy.
We got away. We got a four-wheel drive out back.
Probably took off to Mexico.
Maybe Houston. I'm gonna call the Rangers. They'll pick him up. A friend already took care of the phone. And the sheriff's gone, too.
Well, I think our first obligation is get back to Houston.
Dad, that guy is the same guy that was following Ricky and me all over Houston. Now he's just gonna get away.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. He's got to work for somebody. I sure would like to know who that is.
Ricky, that's been on my mind for a long time, and I have every intention of finding out.
Mark, my friend Joel, he's all right. Hey, that's great. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, it looks like we all pretty much lucked out. At least we're all in one piece.
Dad, how did you find us? How'd you get here?
Well, it wasn't easy. You didn't leave much of a trail.
Oh, yeah, I know, and I'm sorry about that. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. Listen, we have some artifacts.
We'll talk about that later, Brett.
Dad, you understand why we had to do this our way, don't you?
I'm trying, Brett. I'm really trying.
Dad, I must admit I was wrong, too. You know, I really felt sure I could handle everything myself.
But you couldn't.
No. Sure was glad to see you and Ryan, though.
I want to make a little speech here. I don't ever want you two again in your life to feel that you can't come to me with your problems. I'm behind you. You understand? 100%.
This shield shows Total has 100% of the recommended daily allowance of these 9 vitamins and iron.
Yeah?
Put Total Shield on one of these boxes. See how the 9 vitamins compare.
Let me try Raisin Bran. 25%? Total's a lot higher. But how does Total taste?
Crispy flakes of whole grain wheat.
Mmm.
And 100% of these 9 vitamins. That's the total difference.
Hello, this is Fatty's Supermarket. We deliver 24 hours. What is your order today, ma'am? What was that? Hold on.
There's one cat food that always delivers. Meow Mix, because only Meow Mix brand cat food has the 3 flavors cats love best in one package. So only Meow Mix tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
Ma'am, on that Meow Mix, was that the large bag or the 18-ounce box?
There are 2 ways to dig for gold. One's hard work. The other's easier. Frito-Lay's Pound of Gold game. Dig into specially marked 1-pound bags of Fritos, Doritos, Ruffles, and Lay's brands, and you could find a game piece worth a pound of gold. 5 million other prizes, too. Or mail us your name and address, and we'll send you a game piece. Strike gold in Frito-Lay's game.
Gold! I found gold!
Void in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and where prohibited.
This is Sonia Friedman. On our next show, Rita Jen Brett talks about her switch from congressman's wife to Playboy centerfold.
It's something that I did, and I have to live with it. And I've grown from the adversity and the negativity. I've turned all the negatives into positives.
And we'll learn the formula for financial success.
Watch Sonia weekday mornings at 9.
I don't think that's helping. I'm used to pacing the floor. Oh? Yes, I come by it naturally. I did a lot of it when Grant and I lived together in Boston.
I see.
No, you don't.
I don't like waiting any more than you do.
What do you know about waiting? Have you ever waited for your husband to call? A call that never comes because he's too busy, or he's tied up in a meeting, or he just simply forgot. Well, I have, time and time again. And there's always an answer, always an excuse, and it always happens. Always.
What does that have to do with anything?
That, my dear Ms. Decker, is why we're here. Because Grant was just too busy. Too busy for me, too busy for his family, too busy.
That's a rather harsh criticism.
That's the truth.
That's an exaggeration.
Mrs. Decker, he is my husband. And my children are out there somewhere because Grant didn't have the time. No, that's not true. My children are out there somewhere because they couldn't confide in their father. He was too busy, once again.
Grant has always made time for his children.
Is that what he tells you?
No, that's what I've observed. Now, why don't you at least give him the credit that he deserves?
Don't tell me about my husband.
Was that what I was doing?
You were defending him.
Why do you treat him this way?
Why does he treat me the way he has? Why has he treated the children the way he has?
You're wrong about Brett and Mark.
Am I? Years of neglect. And he may be trying to make that up now, but it won't work. They'll see right through him.
I'll never believe that Grant treated the children the way you say they did. They love him very much.
Of course they do. They worship him. They always did. And any little sign of affection that he threw their way, they cling to. I'm the one that had the honor to be the bad guy. Grant was too busy, so I got to discipline them. He always had something else to do, work usually. So I got to be the one that made sure they got all the things they needed.
You did a good job. They're wonderful people.
Of course I did. By myself. Mrs. Decker, when your husband is married to his business, you survive the best way you can. Now, Grant will never change. It's all the same, you know, Boston or Houston, the place doesn't matter. You can't change the man. Just give him time, you'll see.
You're wrong.
I have been married to that man a long time. How long have you known him? Well, this isn't something we should be discussing now. I didn't mean to. Now the only thing I'm interested in is the safety of my children.
Hello, Jimmy, Miss Kate.
We've come to see how Joel's doing.
Really? Who is it?
Oh, it's Kate Marshall and Jenny Connor.
Joel, I haven't seen you since you were a little boy. You probably don't even remember me.
Oh, yes, ma'am, I do, Miss Kate, because when Ricky and I used to play down there at the ranch, I remember you cooked up some of the best batches of cookies I ever ate in my life.
Miss Kate is the kindest person I've ever met.
Oh, now, Lurleen, we're not here to talk about me. We're here to find out how you are.
Oh, I'm coming right along.
We were just out walking a little while ago.
Yeah.
Out of bed so soon?
Well, it's the new style of doctoring, Miss Kate. It gets the patient better that much faster.
Well, now, you just be careful that you don't overdo it.
Oh, I'll make sure of that.
Joel,
yes,
I brought Jenny Connor with me. Her husband, Ryan, has gone with Grant Wheeler. They left this morning for High Topah.
Jenny?
Joel, I'm so sorry. This has caused you so much pain.
Has there been any news about the others?
Grant and Ryan met with the sheriff at Nueces River Junction, and they're going in there from there.
I just hope they're not too late.
Well, we're all praying that they'll get there on time.
You know, I just wish I had these bandages off my eyes, because you guys sound so nice and everything. I just wish I could see you, you know?
Well, Joel, I can tell you you're missing something, not being able to see Lurleen and Jenny. But I don't know about this old face of mine. It's not going to get me very far in the Miss America contest.
Oh, Miss Kate, I can tell by your voice, your face is just as pretty as the other two.
You're very lucky to have Lurleen here to keep you company.
Oh, yes, ma'am, I know. She's been a real angel of mercy.
Well, now, she's a fine Christian girl and just as honest as they come.
Oh, please, Miss Kate.
Yeah. Lurleen's always been a part of my family. I've missed her so since she moved into Houston. I've been trying to talk her into coming back out to the ranch.
Oh, Miss Kate.
Joel, once you get out of here and everything's over, are you going back to being a guide?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I don't think life would hardly be worth living if I didn't do that.
Isn't it dangerous, though?
Well, I guess now I'd have to say it's got its moments, but it's hard to describe. I mean, when you take somebody to a place that they've never seen before, and it's the beauty of the land just takes them over. Even High Topah, I mean, it can be pretty stark and cruel up there, but when you look at one from inside one of those canyons up into the sky, it's majestic. I don't think that I would ever want to lose that feeling of coming around that next bend and seeing what's there, you know.
I'm gonna go find a telephone, call Houston, and let Rena and your mother know what's been going on.
Mom?
Mom's in Houston?
Yeah, she came in last week.
Why?
Well, she's been very concerned about you, both of you.
I bet.
Brett?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I just think that
Brett, she is your mother. She is concerned.
Is she at home?
No. She's in Rena's office. They're waiting for news of us.
Oh, that must be fun for them, waiting together.
The waiting hasn't been fun for anybody, Brett. I'll go tell Rena that we're on our way in.
Oh, listen, Mark, you got enough gas in that bird to get you back to Houston? Negative. We barely flew in on fumes. That means we'll have to pump some in from our tanks. We're going to have to head back to the sheriff's office and fly in. Look, I don't think any of you ought to head back to Houston. Huh? You all look a little beat. So I'll find us a place to stay and get you all some decent clothes, and we'll head back to Houston in the morning, okay?
It's good idea.
Good. I'll take care of it now.
With the plan.
Okay. Look, Ron, he's probably going to need some help. Why don't you lend a hand, huh?
Sure thing.
Hey, what about you two?
No, I think we'll just stay right here. Thanks.
It's over, kid. It's all over.
Ricky, Sutar was there. He was there.
Hello, I'm Mr. Whipple. Remember me and please don't squeeze the Charmin? These signs all over my store? Well, out they go. You didn't pay attention, you squeezed anyhow. But it wasn't all bad. The squeezing got you to take Charmin home. The softness kept you coming back for more. With good reason. Look, 2 stacks, same number of sheets. Now, If Charmin were made the ordinary way, it would stack up like this. But with Charmin made the fluffed up way, it's doubly fluffy. And that's why it's so squeezably soft. And that's the whole idea with Charmin. The squeezing gets you. The softness keeps you.
After a tough practice, you probably think I use a deodorant soap. No way. I made a break from deodorant soaps a long time ago. A clean break with Ivory.
Wow.
Look inside. Ivory's a basic natural soap to give you an honest clean. And there's no way you can be cleaner than that. You see, Ivory doesn't mix up clean with a bunch of additives like heavy perfumes and deodorants. Those things don't get you clean. And I always use a deodorant after I shower, so I don't want one in my soap. Ivory's made to do just one thing, get me as clean as I can be. So I feel clean, I smell clean. That's an honest clean.
Make a clean break. With Ivory, no soap can get you cleaner than that, no matter how hard you try.
Lurleen, I'm gonna make you a promise, darling.
What?
As soon as I get on my hind legs and get out of here and this whole entire mess is over with and everybody's back safe, we're gonna take some trips and go to those places I've been talking about. Me and you and Ricky and Brett and some other folks, we're gonna just take off. And I'm gonna show you some places that you never even dreamed existed.
Oh, I'd like that a lot, Joel. If it wouldn't be too much trouble for you.
It wouldn't be any trouble at all, little lady. I think that you and me speak the same language. I really think we have a lot in common, Lurleen.
We do?
Yeah, I think we do. Now, of course, it'd cost you, for my services as a guide.
Oh, I can afford to pay you.
Well, I don't know. It might be sort of steep.
Steep?
Yeah, it's going to cost you coming back here tomorrow and seeing me again.
Oh, Joel, you are something else, you know that?
You are too, Lurleen. You are too.
Didn't you see Sutar?
No.
Ricky, I saw him. I know I did. At least, I don't know, maybe I was just so out of it and exhausted and I just wanted to see
Brett,
him.
just take it easy.
Ricky, I gotta know what happened. Do you have any ideas?
Well, when we first started this, I would have said that you were letting your imagination run away with you.
And now?
Now, after being in that cave and after what happened to us, I know that there is some kind of power there. There is some force. I guess Sutar's as good a name for it as any.
He called me by name, Ricky. He called me and he let us out and then he wanted me to come back and stay in the cave with him. Why?
I don't know. Maybe because of who you are.
What do you mean?
Well, you're the only one that believed in Sutar. You're the only one of us who tried to protect the natural resources of High Topai. You were our leader.
I wanted to go with him.
I know.
I wanted to stay in that cave. Miles must have seen him too.
That might be one explanation.
Oh, Ricky, that would explain everything. That would explain why he was so obsessed with finding the fire compass and why he had to get back to the cave and he was so protective and well, that's it. He would have given his life for Sutar. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
And I would have given my life.
Brett.
I would have, Ricky.
I'm really glad that you didn't go with Sutar.
Well, you were the one who saved me.
I love you, Brett.
Stay tuned. Texas will be right back.
Hello, I'm Orville Redenbacher. Do these millionaires know what's a delicious economical snack?
Caviar, truffles.
Oh, no, dear. It is gourmet popping corn.
Right. It pops bigger and fluffier than regular popcorn. Most every kernel pops. And you can pop all of this for about the same price as 2 bags of chips.
Call my broker. We'll corner the market.
Pop my gourmet popping corn tonight. It's the best. Or my name isn't Orville
Hello. Corner market.
Redenbacher.
John? John, where are you? Oh, it's one of those nights.
I can't sleep.
Oh, you look miserable.
When someone you love can't get to sleep, give him Nightal. On those occasional nights when you have trouble, clinically tested Nightal helps make you drowsy so you can fall asleep. And that can mean...
Good morning.
A better tomorrow. When someone you love has one of those nights, give him Nightal. Clinically tested Nightal.
Could you please pass the Miracle Whip? Coming right up.
Thank you.
Oh, no. No.
A sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the zip of Miracle Whip salad dressing, the bread spread from Kraft.
Rena Decker speaking.
Rena, this is Grant.
Grant, are you all right?
Yes, I'm just fine.
And what about Ryan?
Well, he's fine, too. We're all fine.
The children, Grant. Did you find the children?
Judith?
Did you find the children?
Yes, they're all here. All of them.
Oh, thank God. And you're sure they're all right, Grant?
Yes. We're coming in tomorrow. We're losing light here. It's very, very dark, and everybody seems to be exhausted.
I thought you said they were all right.
They're tired, Judith, not hurt.
We'll have a big celebration when they all get home. Do they know I'm here?
Yes, I told them that. Yes, they know you're there. Let me talk to them. Just a second. Mark wants to speak with you.
Hi, Mom.
Mark, darling, it's so good to hear your voice. Are you all right?
Yeah, we're okay. Brett, me, everybody.
Oh, that's marvelous. My prayers have been answered.
Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
You know, I was so worried. I love you, Mark, and your sister.
Well, we love you. Look, we got to get going, so I'll see you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to giving you a big hug and a kiss, okay?
Me too. Okay. Goodbye, Mark. Goodbye, Mark.
Bye, Rena.
Oh, thank God that's over.
Yes, that ordeal is over. But who knows? With the situation the way that it is, maybe there's another ordeal right around the corner.
Aren't we eating out?
I thought we were eating in.
We are now. All I have is cold fried chicken.
Too bad we can't refry it.
Well, I do use Crisco oil.
It'll soak up more oil. Won't it taste greasy?
We'll see. Good so far.
It's fantastic. Now, aren't you glad we ate in?
No.
Crisco oil with no cholesterol makes fried foods that taste delicious, not greasy.
In New York, known for its fine dining, we're at world-famous Tavern on the Green restaurant. Tonight, we're secretly replacing the fine coffee they normally serve with rich, dark, sparkling Folgers crystals. Let's watch.
It's really an excellent cup of coffee.
Real good.
I like it. It's a rich flavor.
It's Folgers crystals.
Really? Excellent. I'll buy it.
Folgers crystals, coffee rich enough to be served in America's finest restaurants.
Ralph, why'd you buy these?
They're cheaper than Bounty.
You goof, Shorty. Huh? Bounty absorbs more, so it can be a better buy.
Prove it.
Okay, watch. A penny's worth of Bounty against a penny's worth of an average bargain brand. The cheaper brand just can't absorb as much. But even wet, that penny's worth of Bounty's still absorbing.
So I did goof. Bounty can be a better buy.
Bounty's the best way I know to save dough.
This
part of Texas was brought to you by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Tomorrow night, a religious fanatic is taking over Sweetwater, and Maverick plans his biggest con ever. Then on Flamingo Road, Michael rejects Ludi May and finally kills to take his revenge on the town. But he may get more than he bargained for if Ludi May has her way. Later, catch The Shape of Things. The New York Times says it's funny in an offbeat way, with special guests Susan Anton, Ruth Buzzy, Juliet Prowse, Isabel Sanford, and Dick Van Patten. All tomorrow night on NBC.
Starting April 26th, be sure to look for Texas at its new time. Check your local listings.
Little House on the Prairie is renewed for fall, and Monday, Mrs. Olson is kidnapped.
We're doing everything we can.
But the rescue party is captured. Then an innocent man is sent to prison, trapped in a brutal system.
I'm not going to sit around here and die.
A daring escape his only chance. Thou shalt not kill. After Little House on the Prairie, Monday on NBC.